Emergencies may also be much bigger in size. During and after a big emergency or disaster, help from emergency responders may be delayed, or they may be unable to respond at all. There are additional steps you will need to take if you're instructed to evacuate out of your neighborhood, such as preparing GO kits. These are mobile kits that help you through the first day, food and water, prescriptions, medical supplies, your emergency plan. Remember to maintain emergency contact information for all residents, care home administrators, and emergency agencies. Keep a copy in a safe electronic form for access after evacuating. Be sure to register your facility phone number and mobile phone numbers with local notification systems if needed. Introduce yourself to police and fire agencies and your neighbors.
Hi, I'm Valerie from next door.
Neighbors may not know about your residential care home and the services you provide.
And
Set up a meeting place that is outside your neighborhood. This could be another care home. Make an agreement with other care homes before an emergency. They may have the capacity to take in your residents temporarily during an emergency, while other arrangements can be made. Create an agreement in advance with a bus or car service to transport the residents to the location.
Thank you so much. You are welcome.
Get a neighborhood map and identify multiple routes out of your area. If you are required to leave your neighborhood, you may learn about the emergency by a neighbor, a passerby, a person in uniform that may knock at the door.
Oh, Santa Monica Police Department. We've had an emergency. We need everybody to evacuate as soon as possible.
You may get a call from the local community warning system that sounds like a computer talking.
This is a recording.
Be sure to answer the phone and listen to the entire message.
Gather your people. Get your ass out of the house.
If the call is answered by an answering machine, listen to the message as soon as possible. You may also learn about an emergency by news broadcasts on television, radio, or social media. Please listen carefully to the complete message. You may get instructions on which direction to travel, where to go, areas to avoid, or if you need to shelter in place. Learn more about the shelter in place by clicking on the Emergency Plan button located in this DVD's menu. The order may have been given to leave your neighborhood. How will you get your residents out? It's time to take action. If you have an agreement with a facility in a safe location away from the emergency, call them.
We have orders to evacuate.
If you have an
Can you send
agreement
the
with a
van?
bus or car service,
Good.
call
In
them
5 minutes, we'll meet you on the
and
sidewalk.
call your neighbors. If you don't have these agreements, or the emergency blocks access to the resources and they cannot get to you, what will you do? Where can you go and how will you get there? Turn on your radio to the local emergency broadcast station and listen to emergency broadcasts. Where is the emergency? What roads are blocked? Where are the shelters? How will you move the residents? Now that you know where to go and have decided to move residents in available vehicles, how do you load them? Load residents who require least help first. Put them in the vehicle's farthest back seat. Residents that need the most help will be the last to load. Make sure you have everyone's GO kit and any documentation. Be sure to know where you are going and how you are going to get there. Turn on the car radio to continue to listen to instructions as the conditions may change. Drive safely. Pay attention to road signs that can provide you information. Pay attention to authorities directing traffic. Let's review. Prepare go kits that include anything needed for the first 24 hours, including food and water, radio, prescriptions, medical supplies, and emergency contact information. Make arrangements with other residential care homes to temporarily house your residents. Respond to emergency calls or alerts. Listen carefully to the full message. Understand where to go and know how to get there. Understand where to go and know how to get there. Evacuate residents from least assistance needed to most assistance needed. Load residents from least assistance needed to most assistance needed. Leave the area safely.